Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. It's your boy Cad's Crew. This is the Cad's Football channel. I've got another reaction channel that I've got, but I've started up this football channel because obviously football is mostly my pastime in every way. And if you're a football fan from the UK or wherever you're from, you'll know that, right? So Man United Fulham. For those that don't already know, I'm a Manchester United fan, diehard Man United fan, and I've been pretty can't even get my words out. I've been feeling pretty shit since that performance. PTSD. I'd say it stands out to me as PTSD from last season. I saw the same things that I saw before. I want to talk about the issues of the season so far for me because we can only talk about the first two games. I won't go into last season. I'll use this opportunity as a new season to create content for my new channel. Against Fulham, the first 10 to 15 minutes I thought were brilliant. Is what I was expecting. You know, I called this result against Fulham to be a 3-1, 3-0 even. But I put 3-1 just because I thought we could never go through without not conceding. The only reason we didn't concede against more against Arsenal was because we were on the front foot and locked in, and obviously a goal from a corner again. Bayern Deer needs to sort that out. Bayern Deer looked every single time a cross came in from Fulham, he looked like a deer in headlights, and he ended up on the floor after time, so fuck knows out what his deal is. He's terrible, but you know, his passing's not too bad. And funny enough, I feel more comfortable with Bayern Deer and goal than I do with Nana, but I don't feel comfortable realistically with any of them. So hopefully we get Lamens, and that gets through the door in the next few days. So PTSD, so I saw what we saw from pretty much 15-20 minutes onwards was what we saw last season. That back five comes into play, the two are just stuck in midfield, and the 10s are spread out wide up the pitch, just pretty much looking like they're hoping for long balls to come up. I thought that Fulham looked really good. I know Fulham's a tough team, so I don't expect to go there and slap them up. But I think after what we saw in the Arsenal game, a lot of United fans like myself were just like, well, if we play like that against Fulham, we'll be all right. And you know, we're really becoming we played well FC at the minute. It's I back Amarin. I do. I really enjoy. He's probably. I said this to my partner the other day. I said Ruben Amarin's my favourite manager, except what he does on the pitch, which ideally is the main point, right? I thought the ruthlessness with the bomb squad, getting them, even though they're not sold yet, but excluding them from playing with the first team, I thought was good. I thought the way it looked like he was really trying to get the players to train, the camaraderie, the teamwork together. I felt like he was bringing the players closer, making them bond. I thought that's what we needed. And no, I'm not trying to go to OTT on the second game of the season. A draw away at Fulham isn't necessarily a bad result. See, I can live with the draw, and I can live with the 1-0 loss at home to Arsenal. But the performance against Arsenal was insane, and that first 15 minutes against Fulham was ridiculous. I was getting excited. I was shouting, "That's my team! I can't believe we're playing like this." I said to the missus, I was like, "Fucking hell! Look at my team! We don't do this." And then we did. After I said that, we did exactly what we did last season, and looked just lost, confused, passing around the back, sideways. Don't know what to do. Get up to the front third. Dorgu wasn't putting in balls in like he was doing against Bournemouth in pre-season. He got to the front line, freaked out, and passed back again. I don't know what the switch was for these guys. Bruno missed a penalty. Typical, isn't it? You know, we needed the 3 points. You know, we needed the 3 points. We need every game matters, and he misses a penalty. And I knew once he missed that penalty, we were gonna. I didn't think we were gonna get the win. You just had that feeling, you know, with United. And it's so annoying as well because I told myself not to get too excited this season. But I also felt like, why shouldn't I get excited? As United fans, why shouldn't we get excited? Why do we have to go, well, you know, we shouldn't actually have to, we shouldn't be getting excited. You know, we're 15th. We're not 15th. We just finished 15th. We're like, the same team finished third and a Carabao Cup. Like, play a different way and we can get some. Now, this is going to bring me on to my second point when I just said then, play a different way. How you're going to get through this season with Bruno and Casemiro in the midfield is a 6 or an 8. Bruno's a 10. his creativity. Bruno can't be reliable for staying in formation. Bruno needs to just be left to do what he wants to do up the top. Having those two in midfield, I mean, like I said, you put maybe Ugarte, Casemiro, or Ugarte, Mainu, Bruno, you cover that midfield up a bit more. I just don't understand the two in midfield. I do, because I've watched a lot of videos, a lot of other fan channels talk about this, but you can't be having two in midfield in the Premier League. Or if because De Ligt needs to step up into that midfield role. I get it. I do understand the system a little bit more now, but I just don't know. When the players aren't up to it, then having that third in midfield is always a little bit more secure. Right, okay, Aaron doesn't want to play that way. Well, fuck you, Amarin. Do you know what I mean? Fuck off. I don't know. It's starting to grate on me a little bit, A lot of people might say we're overreacting too soon. But I'm interested to hear your guys' opinions. Look, it's weird as well, because in the back of my mind, I've created YouTube videos on another channel. I've grown my reaction channel to 187,000 subscribers. I know how this works. And I know that views, I may not get many views. I've got one subscriber on this new football channel, so it's pretty much starting straight from scratch. So maybe this won't get out and I've just wasted all this energy. But that's not what it's about. I've got to start again from somewhere. And I want to make football content because I'm passionate. I've got a lot to say. I'll leave it on this note. I know this video was a bit sporadic, but it is my first one and I need to get to grasps of football content and how to deliver it. But what I will say is I can't live through another season the way we played for the last 70 minutes against Fulham. I can't live through that. Not for a whole season. It nearly killed me last season. Nearly killed me. You can't be depressed that long. It's not good for anyone. I want to feel good about my team again. It makes my life feel good. If you're a real football fan, it changes your mood. These 11 players and manager depend your mood for the next 9 months. Do you know what I mean? So I'm sure if you're not a football fan, you'll laugh at that. But this is a football channel, so I'm keeping my content separate to my reaction channel. So everyone that watches this video should be a football fan, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. I'm not totally convinced on Amarin. In his football, on the pitch side of things. It's funny because I was almost convinced about every other aspect of him, but the football, I'm not convinced yet, and I want to see more. I just don't want to see our midfield getting overrun like that. So I really hope we've got better games coming, because I can't be asked. I just cannot be asked, mate, to fucking just watch the shit we're watching. I don't want to do it again for another season. Are you Amarin in or Amarin out? Let me know down below in the comment section. This is just a rant. But I'm going to be consistently uploading content and also doing watch-alongs. So, let me know, guys. Peace.